thing quickly from the NFL. They just came out yesterday, and the NFL owners approved of a new overtime rule that was proposed by the NFL, basically guaranteeing each team a possession in overtime. It would only apply in the postseason. None of these changes would apply in the regular season. Now, if each side in the postseason, because again, it guarantees each side at least one possession, if each side scores on their opening possession, scores a touchdown, but really even a field goal at that point, if they both score field goals, then it returns back to the traditional sudden death style. But it just guarantees that even if they score a touchdown, both sides have an opportunity to go down the field and score a touchdown. Now, since but there's been a new playoff format has been implemented in 2010. There have been 12 overtime games in the NFL in the postseason. Now, 7 of those have resulted in the team in a team scoring a possession on their first, or scoring a touchdown on their first possession and winning the game outright, which is just a hair above 50%, obviously, if you do the math. But 10 of the 12 teams that ended up winning those 12 games, 10 of those won the opening coin toss. So we had kind of, relegated the overtime period to a coin flip, in essence, if you were to look at the math. Now, obviously, the public outcry came several years ago in the 2018 AFC Championship game between the Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs. Tom Brady wins it in overtime. Patrick Mahomes never got a chance to touch the football. It came back to the forefront in this postseason between the Bills and the Chiefs. Chiefs ended up winning. It was one of the most incredible games that I've ever seen. However, what we did see is the following weekend, the Bengals ended up defying those odds, becoming one of those 2 teams to have lost the coin flip and still managed to win. So it was possible to happen, but I do think that even I admitted after the game it was the right decision to, or I shouldn't say after the game, after this announcement was made, that I do think it was the right decision to alter the rule. I said that after that performance, that I don't think you are taking away anything from the game. There's no inherent disadvantage or advantage to allowing both sides to have one possession. It just simply makes it more fair. You give each opportunity to both teams in the postseason, at least in overtime. That's what I felt. So I'm happy that they made those changes, and I'm glad they could come to a resolution with regard to that.